Ready? Start. He contacted the relatives of the accused for return of his sister. He did not lodge the report immediately as the honor of the family was involved. It was only after few days that when his sister did not return and there was no help from the relatives of the accused that he made the complaint on 28th September 1989 to the Superintendent of Police, who marked the complaint to the circle officer, and the FIR was registered on 30th September 1989. The delay in registration of the FIR is thus reasonably explained. The High Court was in grave error in concluding that there was no reasonable and plausible explanation for the belated FIR and that it was lodged after consultation and due deliberation, and that creates doubt about the case. The High Court was not at all justified in taking a different view or conclusion from the trial court. The judgment of the High Court is vitiated by non-consideration of the material evidence and relevant factors eloquently emerging from the prosecution evidence. The High Court, in a sketchy manner, reversed the judgment of the trial court without discussing the deposition of the witnesses as well as all relevant points which were considered and touched upon by the trial court. The High Court has dealt with the matter with casual approach. The judgment of the High Court is not only cryptic and perfunctory, but it has also not taken into consideration the crucial evidence on record. On flimsy grounds, the accused, convicted of a serious crime of kidnapping and rape, has been acquitted. There is no application of mind to the evidence of the prosecutrix at all. There is no proper consideration of the evidence by the High Court. The prosecution case, in brief, is this: on September 19, 1989, the prosecutrix name withheld had gone to relieve herself in the evening. Ramkali A3 followed her on the way. While she was returning and reached near the plot of one Vijay Bahadur, Chote Lal A1 and Ramdas A2 came from behind. A1 caught hold of her, and when she raised alarm, A1 showed firearm to her and gagged her mouth. A1 along with A2 and A3 brought the prosecutrix up to the road. There A1 parted company with A1 and A2. A1 and A2 then took the prosecutrix to village Sahora. On the night of September 19, 1989, the prosecutrix was kept in the house of Girish and Saroj Pandit in village Sahora. On the next day, September 20, 1989, in the weak hours, A1 and A2 took the prosecutrix in a bus to Shahjahanpur, where she was kept in a rented room for few days. During their stay in Shahjahanpur, A1 allegedly committed forcible intercourse with the prosecutrix. Whenever prosecutrix asked for return to her house, A1 would gag her mouth and threaten her. In the meanwhile, Rampal, brother of the prosecutrix, made a complaint to the Superintendent of Police, Hardoi, on September 28, 1989, that A1, A2, and A3 have kidnapped her sister, prosecutrix, on September 19, 1989. Based on this complaint, the first information report was registered on September 30, 1989. The prosecutrix was recovered by the police on October 13, 1989 from Shahabad, Vihani Road near Jalalpur, Kalvat. On that day itself, the prosecutrix was sent for medical examination to the Women Hospital, Hardoi, where she was examined by Dr. Shakuntala Reddy. Ram Manohar Mishra, to whom the investigation of the case was entrusted, then took steps for determination of the age of the prosecutrix as advised by the doctor and sent her for X-ray examination. On October 17, 1989, the prosecutrix was produced before the judicial magistrate Hardoi, where her statement under Section 164 CRPC was recorded by the judicial magistrate. A1 was arrested on December 2, 1989. On completion of investigation, A1 was charged sheeted for the offences punishable under various sections of the Indian Penal Code IPC. A2 was charged sheeted under sections 663, 666 and 668 IPC, and A3 under sections 363 and 366 IPC. The prosecution, in support of its case, examined 5 witnesses, namely complainant Rampal PW1, prosecutrix PW2, investigating officer Ram Manohar Mishra PW3, Subhash Chandra Mishra, head constable PW4, and Dr. Shakuntala Reddy.